Good afternoon, Cyclone Hooper's blog. How you doing? It is your host, Blake Akery, and this morning, we will talk about the last night's game between Iowa State and Cincinnati. Cincinnati Bearcats won 55-54, snapping Iowa State's 37 home game win streak against non-conference foes. My thoughts on the game, it was another sad one at Hilton Coliseum. I wasn't expecting Iowa State to lose that one. They were up 50-46, about minute 34 left, and thought Iowa State had it in the bag. That costly turnover Matt Thomas had, it seemed like he got fouled on it. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But um, the ending, I think Iowa State just kind of, it was just awkward. It was just a weird ending. It felt like Iowa State just like almost like kind of choked it in a way. I felt like they had the game in the bag, but they didn't, and I thought they did. But overall, Iowa State, I think the biggest reason they lost is like scoring droughts. I think at times Iowa State ISOs the ball too much with Monte Morris, Deontay Burton, and Naz Long. Um, I see no flow in this offense. I think the biggest part of that is because they don't have George Yang anymore, and he did so much for this offense when he was here, passing, dribbling, off the. I mean, he was pretty much Superman for Iowa State. I mean, he could do anything. He brought the ball up at times, and we don't have that anymore. It's just Monte Morris bringing it up, and I mean, maybe the closest resemblance to that is maybe Deontay Burton, but overall, it just seems like the offense gets stagnant at times, and there's really no flow. A lot of ISO ball, and the bad shot selection. That's why I think Naz Long had such a bad game. He was 0 of 7 from the field, 0 points. I think it's because he can't get into offensive flow. He has no good. He hasn't good shot selection. He's so known for his 3-pointers, and when that's really not going for him, he can't really produce as much as he wants to. But yeah, three starters in double-digit scoring: Matt Thomas, Monte Morris, and Daryl Bowie. Not a lot of scoring from anybody else really. Naz Long had 0 points. Deontay Burton only had 9 points, but I think the biggest factor of this game was rebounding. Iowa State got out rebounded 46-34, and 16 of those were offensive rebounds. And when you're getting killed on the board, especially on the offensive side, that creates a lot of second chance points, and that really just can ruin your momentum and offensive transition, fast breaking. I mean, and then if they hit like a three off an offensive rebound, I mean that kills the whole vibe for the players, and not only the players but also Hilton Coliseum. So rebounding was also a big factor. ISO ball I think is a huge factor, but I think for me this Iowa State team is to learn a lot about themselves. I mean, we lost to Gonzaga by 1 or 2 points, and then Cincinnati in overtime by 1 point. I don't know how I really feel. I'm not mad, I'm not happy, but I'm just like I'm pretty optimistic about this team. I don't think they'll get anything better than maybe a 5 seed. But hey, prove me wrong. I don't think they'll do anything better than the 5 seed in the NCAA tournament. But I think they can maybe snag like a 7 or 8 seed, and I think they can maybe do something special in March. But as for now, though, I think it's a good time to be struggling. I mean, obviously, I want to be winning games, but I'd rather be struggling now than right before Big 12 tournament and March Madness. So I think this team has a lot to work on, especially offensive flow, rebounding. That's a lot of height factor for Iowa State. They're not really a big team, but rebounding's all effort. I mean, obviously a lot of height has to do with it. If you're taller, you're going to more than likely get the rebound, your athleticism. But I think a lot of heart. I think that's what Daryl Bowie's great for Iowa State for. He had 7 rebounds, 11 points. If he's putting 10-5 up every single night, I mean, Daryl Bowie can easily get 10 rebounds depending on how many minutes he played. He played 36 minutes for a bench player. That's a lot. But I'm pretty optimistic about this team. We lost to a top 10 Gonzaga team. I think that team could easily make the Final Four. The Cincinnati team is definitely a March Madness NCAA tournament team. I think they'll be very good. They got a lot of good players. They don't really shoot the 3 ball really well, but they're really athletic. They get a lot of rebounds, and come March time, if you're getting a lot of second chance points on offensive rebounds, that's pretty crucial. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the game. What do you guys think for potential? Just the future of Iowa State. What do you guys think is going to happen? What is some things they need to work on? What are your thoughts about that? But yeah, that'll be it for this YouTube video, and I will catch you guys later.